Okay, not an immediate attack. I'll let you have your way. Rukia may remain in your arms and you'll die together. Yep, the rest of you has gotta go. Okay, so just gonna cut off your arms. Jesus Christ. And, okay, yeah, like, butting heads against the... I don't know what this is supposed to mean. End of Hypnosis 5, standing to defend you. God damn. Rukia's getting smaller and smaller with every passing chapter. Nothing can kill Renji. He was hit with Byakuya's Bankai and didn't die. If that didn't kill him, nothing can kill him. Yeah, just rubbing the salt in the wound now. As your former captain, I'd hate to see you die. Bullshit. Can't believe I actually believed that in the past. She couldn't live without me, so she had served her purpose, so I just had to kill her. I killed her out of compassion, don't you see? God, you're so much more evil than I thought. And that's why I tried to get Izuru and Toshiro to do the job for me back then. But that didn't work out, so grudgingly I put her down myself. You looked real fucking happy to do it. You're not the Captain Aizen I knew anymore, but he's not the Captain Aizen you ever knew. But he also said, like, this has all been the goal since he's been a captain. So, what about all the time before that? What changed? The Aizen you knew never existed. The Aizen that Renji knew never existed, but there had to have been an Aizen pre-captain. Going straight into it, but, oh, him and Rukia on the cover. Nice. Can't even do Bankai with just a wounded arm. Yeah, it's just to flex it easily. That's not buying us any time. Well, I mean, it seems like it's buying us a little bit of time. Yeah, no, I don't know that. Damn, you just stop it like, holy fuck, no, look at that. Oh my god, that's so cool. Whoa, just shatters it. And interesting, so like, it seemed like a chain, but it's not a chain. It's just like thread or something, and in there is also the same bone that connects it when it's in Bankai. Damn, and he just, that easily. The first time I met you, I felt sure I could use you. God. And that's why I had you assigned to 5th Company when you joined the Court Guard. Made 2 useful ones subordinate to Gin and myself, and sent you, the problem child, to another company. Yeah, it seems my instinct was correct. Yeah, and just falling back on it so fast. Again, as he says, he knows what love is. Love is, you know, not understanding what the intentions are. Yeah, he's willing to die for you. You gotta accept it. Yeah, I'm not letting you go of you again. Not again. Last time, ended in tragedy. Why do you want her to die? What the fuck? Why is all this just to kill Rukia? I truly thought the Rukia thing was just entirely a coincidence. I was just like, oh, I can use this to get what I want. Like, the execution hubbub. Was never at any point suspected that it was because he wanted to kill her. And is that our blade? Yep, yeah it is. God damn, our blade is so insanely long. We truly went from having Cloud's sword to having Sephiroth's sword. God damn, god damn. Yeah, what are you kneeling for? Is Rukia that heavy? Awesome. The hero arrives again. The Black Moon arrives. Can't believe we had a whole ass finale and it wasn't the finale. Oh my god. End of Hypnosis 6. The United Front. Hell yeah. A united front might actually be Ichigo and maybe Byakuya. Is Byakuya we defeated? He was still able to like get out of there, so he still might be okay. That would actually be dope if we already get a united front with Ichigo and Byakuya having to fight down Aizen. And Gen, what are you planning? Because again, like he did say, don't get involved. But again, this is such a malicious compliance. I didn't want to intrude, so I let the boy in. He wants something out of Ichigo, but he does not want Ichigo killed. Makes no difference, just 2 ants now. This is the first time Ichigo's ever seen or heard of this guy at all. It's just like, you know, he just knows from the message he just got, but like, there's no personalness like there was with Byakuya. This is entirely just, guy they say somebody needs to take down. Komamura may be broken, but he still has a few surprises left in him. I'm gonna fight too. Okay, yeah, no point in running away, they'd be too fast. I'm not saying we can beat them, but maybe we can stun them and walk out of here with our pride. Okay, so maybe they are just the United Front, just them two. Okay, so, what can you do with a broken Zabumaru? You can only use this move once. If it works, there'll be an opening. This may hurt a little, but be brave, Zabumaru. So this is one of those ones that's like, you know,
You can do like a certain number of consecutive attacks, and then you have to like sort of reset, or you can push beyond that, but that is like taking away your life energy. I assume that's what this is. Ready, Zabumaru? Higazeko. Baboon Fang Bite. Whoa, okay, so all the pieces break apart and then fly up, come together to attack individually. But is that going to be anything? Is it going to be anything? But rush in, and it's just a finger stops it. If he breaks this, okay. No, he's just damn in between his two fingers like that. And yeah, holds it, cuts us deep. There should be two pieces right now. Must have miscalculated. Damn, he just tried to cut through this entirely. And it almost worked. Must have miscalculated. Is it our... Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's... I don't think you could heal that. I thought it might be our hollow mask, but it would have to be, like, inside us.
And then, now he's right behind you. He didn't cut you in half, though. Went down the clavicle, but... Damn. Just like that. Just like that. We need everybody else here too, and by the fucking collar. Moon shattered, Zabumaru shattered. Hypnosis 7, Truth Under My Strings. That's gotta be from Aizen's perspective, right? Oh my god. Like, truly, I don't know how Ichigo heals from this. He was just cut deeper than I've seen any character ever be cut. My god, that was all less than half. But, what's that sound? Oh, getting back up, even though he's been cut in half. Holy fuck. I mean, can you even move? The backbone is the only thing holding the two halves of you together. Struggle all you want, but you'll never make it to your feet. My god, this is crazy. He only has his spine holding them together. It's not a matter of will, it's structurally impossible. Our part, I knew you would be coming. I even knew from where. I knew you would arrive in West Rukengai. How did you know all that? That's why I posted surveillance there. I lowered the wall around the Seireitei right after your arrival, and placed 3rd and 9th companies behind the gate, and had Gin drive you away. But, okay, so, these are also from, like, the 3rd and 9th and stuff. We've seen, you know, that guy before and stuff. How did you know all that, though? With the wall down and the captains roaming around behind it, Kukushiba's flower crane cannon was on their way in, your arrival spectacular, and your group outwitted and outfought even the captains. Every Soul Reaper in Seireitei was looking for you. If we arrive in West Rukengai, then everything else you would do. But, why, how in the world did you know we were going to arrive in West Rukengai? It had to be there. West Rukengai is Kisuke Urahara's base of operations. Okay, so not like where we were coming from, but just like he's probably going to have us, like the gate probably was just going to West Rukengai in general. It doesn't matter about like the distance or whatever. Did you come to recapture Rukia Kuchiki on his orders? No, you know, they're trying to make us believe this. I don't believe this. I can see why he would believe this. What does he mean by recapture? This would imply that Aizen thinks that Kisuke has captured Rukia Kuchiki in some way. Perhaps through the Gagai? It was also weird that she couldn't use her powers. Like, she expected to be able to use her Kido, but she couldn't use, or she could use her Kido, but it had no effect. Is that because Kisuke did something to the Gagai? Are you aware that Soul Reapers have 4 basic combat methods? Let me see. There is the Zanpakuto, Kido, Shunpo, Shunko, all those things. So, Sanjutsu, okay, sword arts, Hakuda, hand-to-hand combat, Ho-Ho, that's the fast movement, and Kido spells. Okay, so Kido's all together. Each of these disciplines requires a certain level of power, but in attempting to master any of those methods, one eventually hits a wall determined by one's potential. Improvement stops short at that point. All Soul Reapers have these limits. Yeah, could it be possible to break through the walls? It is, but only by one means. It is called hollowification. Okay, so that's kind of what was happening to Ichigo. Are you trying to hollowificate? Yeah, what we've done before. The hollowification of a Soul Reaper. The Soul Reaperification of hollows. The Soul Reaperification of hollows. Interesting. So is that what was going on with Grand Fisher? The Soul Reaperification of hollows? By removing the barrier between these two opposing life forms, new heights can be achieved. The theory has been around for a while. I focused my efforts on hollows. Eventually, I was able to send out a number of hollows with powers very much like those of Soul Reapers. Oh my god, was that you? So you did all that shit? Hollows that could turn off the spiritual pressure from the flashback. That's when that also explained why then they arrived. So they already knew it was going to happen, so they could get there like that quick.
and make Senpaku disappear just by touching them. But none of them could be considered a new kind of being.
Others who delved into this field were hindered by ignorance and ethics. In the end, no one was successful. Until Kisuke Urahara. Okay, working outside, so this was not a part of the Chief in Development thing. Okay. He created a substance that could remove the barrier between Hollows and Soul Reapers in an instant. It was called Hyogoku, Breakdown Sphere. It was very dangerous. At least he seemed to think so, because he tried to destroy it. But he could not destroy it, so he did what he had to do. He put it inside Rukia. She's pregnant with the Breakdown Sphere. He placed a protective shell around the Hyogoku, and by doing so, he was able to implant it deep within a person's Kompaku. Now, do you understand? Yep. I can't believe she was pregnant. I cannot. What do you mean? What do you mean? That was the most insane out there. Haha, what if Ichigo got her pregnant? No, it was Kisuke. Kisuke got her fucking preggers with the hollowification sphere. Oh my god. Incredible. So yeah, they were peering inside and went, oh fuck, that's the breakdown sphere. Oh my god. Oh my god. By the time I discovered the secret, you'd already gone missing in the world of the living. Rukia did, I see. But instinctively I knew that Kisuke Urahara was behind it. All Gagai are constructed of highly concentrated reishi in order to compensate for the powers the Soul Reaper loses when in that form. Consequently, all Gagai's actions can be tracked from the Soul Society. It is inconceivable that a Soul Reaper and a Gagai could go missing. They created a Gagai that contained no reishi, so that's, yeah, basically just a real human body. There's another reason for his banishment. The spiritual powers of a Soul Reaper inside such a Gagai would continue to diminish, to the point that they could never recover. That's why, yeah, couldn't do the powers. And yeah, communications with the Gagai gradually slow down, and eventually the Kompaku loses all of its spiritual powers, reducing it to a normal human soul, turning into a human. I mean, that's everything she wants, though. Like, you know, we're framing this like it's a terrible thing, but it's actually probably the most beneficial thing to her. Like, it's everything she has wanted as she was, you know, lamenting as she had to leave. Looked like you could use some help. Would you like to borrow a Gagai? And then, oh, okay, what the hell's going on? Komamura? Yeah, Komamura's here. Aizen! Oh my god! Oh my god, just cuts the fucking execution platform in half. And now, Komamura is up against whatever the fuck this is. A wall that's bleeding sideways? I don't know. End of Hypnosis 8. The Transfixation. Are you okay? I'm sorry. There, it's Tosen and Komamura when they first met. Yeah. Strange, I couldn't tell where you were. Can't sense the spiritual pressure? Yeah, good at hiding your presence. That we just surprised him right here. And yeah, then this is back when he was, he just had like that over him. You can join our company. Our captain's a great man, I'm sure you'll like him. And yeah, for Tosen as well, like, how long have you been under his control? Yeah, what about you, Tosen? What about you, Tosen? So you're Komamura. Tosen told me about you. Oh, what about you, Tosen? What about you? Yeah, I feel like Tosen's gonna be the one to take him out. Aizen's not really gonna get involved here. Yeah, I love how full of justice he is. Explain yourselves if you can. Or can't you? Sorry, let's do it. Bankai! What? Not reacting at all. Still standing next to Tosen. Hado 90. Kuro Hitsugui, the Black Coffin, both captain class. How could they be so unequal in strength? A level 90 unspoken Hado. Now that's scary. No, it was a failure. Couldn't even summon a third of its normal destructive capability. Hado in the 90s are unwieldy. Tessai did a level 99. That's crazy. And yet Tosen didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to move, didn't have to say a word. I really thought he was going to get involved. Soon after you were located, I killed the members and placed a spell in the central underground assembly hall, made it appear as if the council were alive and in session. If someone were to enter the chamber, they would see nothing unusual. Then we three hid ourselves inside the underground assembly hall, where we issued orders, as though we were the Council of 46. To ensure your capture, we sent your brother and Renji, and then to separate you from the humans, we ordered that your guy be immediately returned for disposal. And in order to evaporate your Kompaku and extract the Hyogoku from it, we decided to execute you with the Sokyokyu. Yeah, and that's why that was used. There are only 2 ways to remove a foreign object from a Kompaku. Kompaku can be made to evaporate by a super high intensity thermal disruption, such as the Sokyokyu, or the Kompaku's composition can be tampered with. This feels like you're saying, like, there are 2 ways to remove a bullet from the body. To completely disintegrate the body to where there's nothing left except for the bullet, or to take the bullet out. Heck, what? I consulted the Underground Assembly Hall's great archive, the Dairei Shokairo, which contains all the knowledge and history of the Soul Society. Studied every detail of Keisuke Urahara's research there. He had developed the technology for implanting foreign objects into Kompaku, so I suspected the secret to removing them would be there as well. And what the fuck? This is the secret. Interesting, it's like Senmonzaka in a way. Oh, this is also like the Memories in the Rain thing. What the fuck? What was that? Here's the Hyogoku. Kompaku itself is undamaged. Fortunately, you are no longer needed. Killer Gin. No longer skewer, but shoot to kill Shinso. Just has no energy left. But, Byakuya. Byakuya lets it stab himself instead. Alright. He might actually die here. But you know what? That's fine. This is like Shinso skewering it. But, yeah, damn, that's holy shit. Is it like homing? Completely Emcompass. Ruki is just getting tossed around like a fucking football. His whole life he's been like, it's the law, I gotta do what the law says. Ichigo goes, I just fight the law. And he goes, what? That was an option? Pulling it again. What's the hypnosis gonna be this time? Okay. Everybody's arriving here. So much as twitch a finger and you lose your head. Yeah, you think so? I don't know. And what the fuck? Some giant... Okay. Jindambo and his friends coming in. Kaiwan. Okay. They're all the giants are all the gatekeepers. Kaiwan, keeper of the Blue Stream Gate. Danzomaru, keeper of the Black Ridge Gate. Higyo Yudo, keeper of the Red Hollow Gate. Awesome. Fuck yeah, the gatekeepers are coming in. What? You managed to recruit them? Who's saying that? Wait. They're on... I thought they were on our side. I thought Kukaku and them got them. This is Aizen got them? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Jindambo, come in here and protect us. Hey, Yorojio's bored, so I came to watch the fun. The scattered bones of beasts. Steeple, crimson crystal, steel wheels, wind if moving, sky if stopped. The sound of flying arrows fills the empty castle. Hado 63, Raikoho! Fiery lightning howl! Hell yeah. He gone Yodo's down and they didn't even blink. Gatekeepers supposed to be friends. Maybe he's also, like, got some hypnosis under them as well. Makes sense. Time to take a little nap! That had to hurt. Yeah, he was about to do some move. He's like the master of fucking keto or some shit. I swear to God. He's gotta be. But okay, Renkiku is here as well. Sorry, Captain Aizen, I got caught. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You could get out of this easy peasy. You just don't want to fight. Why? What is your like, the only way I could take down Aizen is by fighting from the inside. The fact that I might have been right that Gin might be the least evil one here is insane, but maybe I'm just clutching straws. Yeah, you're surrounded. Everybody's here. Awesome. Okay, Eva's finally done! Eva's finally done! You guys didn't fight at all, not a single wound on that body. Not a single wound. Yamamoto stopped his fucking fight too. Do you really think you can go up against everybody? Everybody. I think he thinks he can! Everybody surrounding these 3 drops of stained blood. End of Hypnosis 10. No one stand on the sky. It's time. So if I get back. What the hell is that? Big light from the heaven. You better not be calling in fucking me nose. He's just calling in everybody. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Gillions. How many of them are there? What? Those are Gillions. And more. Oh, they're just being taken back? I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner for a little bit longer. Goodbye, Rengiku. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's... Gin... what's going on with you? You're not fully evil. I know you're not. That light is called Negashon. Minos use it to rescue each other. So there's multiple Minos Grandes? I guess that makes sense why I was like, we need the Royal Special Task Force, which we still have not seen. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Why? Tell me why you became a Soul Reaper, motherfucker! Wasn't it for your dead friend? Wasn't it to uphold justice? Yeah, where's all that gone? I follow the path least soaked in blood. Justice is there always. God, but yeah, you are so much more fucked up than I thought. Curious what your relationship with Aizen is. Just to seek greater heights. It's all he fucking cares about. Have you fallen, Aizen? I love as he's rising up, you're fallen. Don't kid yourself. No one ever stood atop the heavens before. Not you, or I, or the gods, but the unbearable vacancy of heaven's throne ends now. Takes off the glasses, crumbles them, like does some shit with his hair. Don't you dare. Yeah, oh my god. That's so worse. Oh, that's so worse. I was like, oh, once again, we're gonna get this absolute piece of shit. It turns out to be super hot. No, so bad. Where were you guys? Why'd you guys not come help? You motherfuckers. You are interesting for a human. I can't take you seriously with the design anymore. Not a big, like, fucking... Oh, no.